Welcome to my channel, Duckpotatoe's World. This is Bonusode number 5, and today I'm going to be showing off my progress on my Blanket of Knowledge knit-along. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for giving me a chance. We have a lot of things for you to offer, so poke around and explore, and hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support, and I hope you are ready to see what I've been up to for the last 6 months. Now, I've been working with Tracie of Hot Springs Fiber Company since August. August is when the Blanket of Knowledge subscriptions began. So if you signed up and started knitting at the very beginning of the knit-along, you should have 12 blocks completed. 2 blocks for every month since August. If you signed up later than that, you're not behind. One of the wonderful things about this knit-along is it's ongoing and you can pop in and out at your convenience, and you are never behind because you just knit the blocks for the months that you are participating, and you just don't do the blocks on the months that you need a break, and you just come back in, and when you have made 12 months worth of blocks, you're done. But if you started in August, I'm going to show you everything that you should have completed since then. Now, I have the orange colorway, but of course there are 6 or 8 different color options you can pick from. Every month, your choice of yarn weight and color come in the mail in a box. I'm going to show you one. This is the green colorway. This is I believe this is the January box in green. But you will receive in your box your hand-dyed yarn in the weight and color of your choice. Usually, always a stitch marker that goes with your box. And usually some candy. And your pattern. And sometimes she puts in other little goodies too. It just depends on the month. But that's how your yarn comes. This is the box that I have been putting my completed blocks in. It's a Christmas box. I have no idea where it came from. I don't even remember how I got it, but it's the perfect size for my finished Blanket of Knowledge blocks to live in. So this is where I've been keeping them. And I've been keeping my patterns in this little folder I bought from Amazon. It's just pockets, but I really like this folder for keeping patterns neat and tidy. Now, in August, this was the pattern, and this was the yarn. I'll put a closer picture up just to my right so you can see it up close. In September, we knit this pattern and this yarn. October, November, December, and January. So if you have been knitting since August, you should have been able to make 2 of each pattern in each colorway. Now, one of the things I love about this knit-along is how customizable it can be. 2 people can have the same colorway and the same weight yarn and still come up with really unique blankets. For instance, I have a friend who's also knitting the exact same colorway, but all of her blocks, she did 2 of the same. So she has 2 Januaries that are the same. She has 2 Novembers that are the same. And so her block is going to look the way it was originally imagined. I started off helping Tracie doing some editing and different things. So I actually knit my first August block out of the August yarn. And then I knit the September block out of the August yarn because I had yarn for August, but I didn't have yarn for September, and I was just test knitting the block. So when I did that, I thought, well, I could frog it and reknit it so it matches. But I thought I kind of like that the two patterns are the same, but the yarns are different. So I decided that for me, I'm going to do 2 blocks every month of the same pattern, but never in the exact same yarn. So now I'm going to show you the different months in the different yarns. My August block in the September yarn. My September block in the August yarn. Now, October was 5 mini skeins, so this is actually still the October yarn, but I was able to knit the colors in a different order, so the blocks are still not identical. This one I cheated. So this is the November yarn and the November pattern. It's just that the yarn comes from the blue box, not the orange box. I fell in love with the blue box and had to acquire a skein of that yarn myself, and decided to include a blue block in my blanket. Again, for the December block, because it's self-striping yarn, it's easy to just start knitting in a different place in the self-striping and you get different looking blocks. So it is the December block in the December yarn. I just started at a different point in the self-striping yarn. I have an extra block because I actually designed the December block, and I used leftover scraps from other blocks to make my design, so I have an extra December block. I don't know if I'm going to put that in my blanket or if I'm just going to enjoy owning it. I haven't decided, but I have it. And then I went back, I had an extra yarn, extra ball of August yarn. So for my second January block, I decided to go back and use the August yarn again. I liked the August yarn a lot, and I wanted to see what it looked like with the smocking stitch. So this is the January block in the August yarn. So this is what you guys should have finished by now. Now this video is being filmed a little in advance. By the time it uploads and you watch it, you will probably already have your February box, or it will be on its way. So I'll go ahead and show you the February blocks too. This is the February block in the February colorway. Now, I designed the February block also, and originally used the January yarn to design it. So this is the February block in the January yarn. I am really excited to see how this blanket looks all knit up. The blocks are beautiful. The colors all come together in neat ways. And I'm really looking forward to the next 6 months of patterns. Now, I also wanted to take a minute to show you guys some of my favorites. So I really enjoyed knitting November. November is probably one of my favorite blocks. And I really enjoyed knitting October. October is probably one of my favorite blocks too. I have learned new things every month knitting these blocks. And you know, I have some friends who are knitting it with us, and then some of them are very new knitters. And if you're a new knitter and thinking about joining the knit along, you should absolutely join. Every month I put out a tutorial video that is only available to subscribers that walks you step by step through how to knit every block. So there's nothing to be too scary of, to be afraid of, because there's instructions. If you are in the Hot Springs area, Tracie hosts a live in-person Blanket of Knowledge class once a month. So you have lots of resources to help you. And I've told lots of friends, you know, if you get a hold of one of the patterns and it's just not your favorite, then you can always knit more of an older pattern because it's your blanket and there's no rules. And you can kind of customize it any way you want. So I hope that if you have not already started this journey with us, that you'll join us. It is a lot of fun. One more thing we have to do today. We have a giveaway. Hopefully you got your entry in, because I'm telling you, you want to win this. Tracie has generously given us a Skill Builder Scarf Kit to give away. And this is what we are going to draw the winner for. So in order to win this, you needed to subscribe to the channel. and comment on episode 8 of Created to Create with a comment that included the word Valentine. You could tell us what you like about Valentine, what you don't like about Valentine. You could just say, Valentine, and the entry would count. So I hope you got your entry in. I'm going to go meet up with Tracie, and we're going to get the winner drawn. Okay, so I told you I went and got Tracie. Here she is. We've had a really fun day. We have
very good day.
I taught a class on fixing mistakes, which had 7 people in it, and there was only 8 spots, so that was good. And then we did the Blanket of Knowledge class, and that was
awesome.
Thank you. That was fun. And now the only thing we have left to do is give away. Oh, see, I'm stupid about these boxes because they open different ways. I can never remember.
I do that on purpose.
How to get it out. But now we're going to give away this gorgeous, gorgeous yarn with the kit for making the Skill Builder scarf. And actually, I'm going to show you guys the scarf that this kit makes. So this is the scarf that the kit will make. It is using Foggy Northern Lights and
silky alpaca.
Silky alpaca.
Yep.
Get you a close-up shot there. And this is what this kit will make, but it'll be in the green and pink. So we're going to draw the winner, and we'll announce it in just a moment. Congratulations to our winner, Sonia Walker. If you will send an email to the Created to Create email in the description box below, I will make sure that this gets put in your hands. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and you knit something beautiful.